Hey, Jeff Kelderman here, Kelderman Trucks. What we got here today is a 2021 Ford F-350 dually, and this is a 7.3 gasser. So it was fun to do this gasser. We do mostly diesels, but you know, to get this thing on 37s, 5 to 6 inch lift, drive it around a little bit, see how this new gas engine reacts compared to a diesel. It's very interesting. I'll get into that here in a minute. But so starting with the front, we did our Delta series bumpers. And customer wanted the chrome package to go along with all the badges and the door handles and the mirrors. So we did the color match. And as you guys know, this Ford, this white is with the kind of the pearl in it, is just an awesome color. Painter Ron did an awesome job with the bumpers. We've got chrome monster hooks in the mesh. And then on the outer wings, of course, we've got our rigids to match up with our center 20-inch rigid light. So on the front of this kit, we did our Kelderman 5 to 6 inch system. You can see we got our white backing plates. We got our Kelderman shocks that are tuned to the airbags. We got our Kelderman radius arms that have the white backing plates. So something I was curious on was the gas motor, what kind of air pressure differences we're going to be running. That all aluminum motor is a little bit lighter than the diesel engine. What we found is the air pressure is about 10-15% less on the front end, but the shock valving is still spot on. So the ride is still ultra smooth with the gasser, just like it is with the diesel. So wheels and tires, we did Nitto ridge grapplers, 37 by 13 by 24s. We got American Force rims, and then we painted the star and the American Force white to match the truck. So coming around to the rear, we have our 4-link suspension. We got our Kelderman shocks. We install a larger sway bar, higher center of gravity. We don't want the truck leaning more, so that larger sway bar does that for us. We also installed a MagnaFlow exhaust on that. We're a little leery, sometimes you get these more aggressive sounding exhausts, and you get that drone going down the highway. Well, MagnaFlow nailed it. This thing, there's no drone. This thing, comes alive if you get on the throttle, but yet this gas motor is so quiet at the stoplight, you got to look at the tach because you forget the thing's even running. So the exhaust system matched up perfectly, with the suspension. And you come back here and you see the American Force, again, 24-inch wheels. We've painted the American Force in the star. You got your Terra ridge grapplers, perfect setup for this guy who's going to be doing a lot of towing. For the rear bumper, we chose our Alpha series. It's got the pockets just like the front Delta does. So we did our chrome monster hooks like we did on the front. The paint's exact match on this truck. And then, if we come down here a little further, back here with the spare tire is where we mount our 3H control system. So we have a sensor on all 4 corners. It's programmed to, 3 different ride heights. We have one setting where you can dump the rear when you go to unload your trailer, which works awesome. The 3H has a app where you can go on your phone, program it, run this thing up and down when you're sitting outside the truck or whether you're inside the truck. And the other cool thing is a lot of these guys are wanting train horns on this because we can just tie it into our 2-3 gallon tanks and don't need a separate control systems for the horn blasters. So we've got a cool little bracket that fits around our compressor box, mounts these things on the bottom, makes it super clean and a very easy install. So, cool to see a gasser in here, and, it runs good, it rides good, it really does everything you want to do. If you're not a diesel guy and want to get still build a big truck, on a gas motor, Ford with this 7.3, he's got a real solid truck.